thing, and then she starts talking about it. She says what she has to say, and then when I go to say something, she goes, "Stop disrespecting me. I'm your mother. Don't talk to me like that."
Okay, what were you just saying here?
It's all the time. It's
You
all
were
the time.
doing this
He gets up, and he's like this in your face. Mom, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, Mom, listen to me.
Is that true?
Listen to me, Mom. No. Takes off, slams the door, takes off with his son. Come on, Dylan. Practically chases his son out the door.
Is that true? Is that a fair characterization?
No.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen
I
to
do
me.
scream.
No,
I take my son out of the house because I don't
listen
want
to
to see
me.
the situation. Absolutely. I've had anger issues.
Do you do that?
No, not to that
Well, where is
extent.
she getting that?
I
Because that's an
let me-
odd thing to make up.
Listen. Okay. She's dramatizing it. She's making it worse than it is. Okay.
Let's
This is
ask
something
Heather. Ask Heather.
Let's leave Heather out of this.
No.
Let's leave your husband out. This is between me and you.
How did you act? How
Listen,
did you act a couple weeks ago, Jonathan, when I tried to move?
Do you want to bring the whole family up here?
Or do you want? I'm talking about
Do you want to
and
speak
I.
about your daughter?
You
What she wants to say about
do you
things?
want to have, Jonathan? I'm asking you.
Is this between me and you, or is this
Jonathan,
between
I'm
everybody?
asking you a question about when I was at your house 2
I'm not
weeks ago.
answering it.
You're not answering why.
Well,
Did
I
you
can't
misbehave?
understand how in the world they have trouble communicating. It seems to me. I just don't even know what to start working on. But I'll take a break and figure it out. Now, Joanne says she's not the only person her son bullies and intimidates. We're going to find out who she thinks is becoming Jonathan's next victim. Be right back.
I don't know what else to do anymore. I'm so scared of what's going to happen to my grandson and to my son. I'm really scared.
She's trying to be the parent. She oversteps her boundaries. She needs to step back and realize she's just a grandma.
Well, that was Joanne, who says she lives in fear that Jonathan's abuse is also directed at her grandson. Now, has Child Protective Services been involved here?
Yes, they have.
And you were
because of-
restricted to only supervised visitation for 3 months?
I had a mental breakdown caused by issues that she did, things that she did.
She did?
Yes.
She drove you?
Yes, she drove
over the
me
edge.
over the edge. Yes, she did. But she involves herself so far in my life with my son's mom, with my females in my life, with my other family members, that I can't get away from her. Even when I try to push myself away from her, I can't get away from her.
You do strike me as somebody who has anger just kind of seething below the level here.
Yeah.
Because when she starts kind of nagging at you, and you do nag,
No, I don't.
does she nag you at home?
Do I need to answer the question?
Jonathan.
Well, he thinks you nag him at home, and
Oh,
I think maybe my definition of nagging and your definition of nagging may be two different things.
I can't-
But look, here's the question. Do you manage your mother by intimidation?
No.
I don't believe that, and I don't believe you believe it. You said it's the wrong context per se. I don't know what that means. I can look it up. But you said, I am verbally abusive. I tell her to leave me the alone. I do scream and yell at the top of my voice and demand that she sit down and listen. And if she would just sit down and listen, then I wouldn't have to be that way.
Absolutely.
Do you do this with your son?
No.
Do you do it in front of your son?
No, I try not to. I have.
So your son has seen you do this with her?
Yes.
So
And
you're
why-
modeling that behavior for him. That's bad, right?
Yes, and I realize that, and I've tried to overcome that, and I have overcome that, where I don't do it as much as I used to.
Okay, well, I want you to do it none.
Yeah,
And that's
well,
why I'm
it's
talking
not a
to you
perfect
about it.
world.
Well, of course it's not. And she's not a perfect mother, but you're not a perfect son, so that has a certain symmetry to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you're saying she does these things, which triggers me,
Mm-hmm.
it's a trigger. I don't want to do these things, and I recognize that I shouldn't do it, but I can tell you, Dr. Phil, what the trigger is. When she won't listen and keeps talking over me and yan, I finally just, in fact, you said it, I snap. I snap on her because she doesn't think of the repercussions of her actions. She pushes my buttons. She knows what to say to get